Everyone, former Dayton Superintendent Gary Rye will be in court tomorrow to find out how much time he'll spend in federal prison.
Rye pleaded guilty to embezzlement back in December. He's paid back $473,000, which he stole from the district. Local 12's Joe Webb looked into whether Rye did lingering damage to the schools. Joe joins us live with what he found. Joe.
Well, Kit, it's been just a little more than a year than we stood right here and heard the Kentucky State Auditor lay out just exactly how much Gary Rye had taken from the Dayton School District. They were already in the midst of cutting about $300,000 from the school budget when they got the total from the Rye scandal, and some thought that this struggling district was going to struggle really hard to make it. As it turns out, they're not only surviving, they're doing pretty well.
Well, you want to see evidence of fraud.
In March of 2013, Kentucky State Auditor Adam Edelen detailed just how much financial damage Superintendent Gary Rye had done by padding his retirement account, double-dipping on travel costs, and abusing the district gas card. It was a dark day for Dayton schools.
It means a whole generation of kids didn't have academic opportunities that they should have because of one person's personal greed.
Gary Rye's greed landed him in federal court, where he'll be sentenced tomorrow. Court documents from his attorneys tout his charitable giving and bouts with depression for a lighter sentence. Two letters, one from a retired teacher and one from Jack Moreland, ask for severe punishment. Moreland says in his, quote, "No fine or length of sentence can recover the inability to read." Current Superintendent Jay Brewer didn't write a letter, and he does not seem bitter, even though he inherited Gary Rye's mess. He credits his staff with it not getting any messier.
They've done a great job of not letting this be a distraction or a disruption, and it could have been.
Brewer talked to us today in a recently renovated Lincoln Elementary School. Since Gary Rye left, these boys and girls' performance on assessment tests have moved them up 36 spots among Kentucky grade schools. The high school has moved up 38. District-wide, they are moving in the right direction.
A year ago, our district, the most recent rankings, we were 172 out of 174 in the state of Kentucky. The team pulled together, and we're now 106 out of those 174.
Now, Jay Brewer credits the attitude of his teachers and staff and the students with the improvement in those test scores. Now, unlike most scenarios like this, Kit, Brewer says the school district has recovered every dime that Gary Rye took. They recovered $473,000 from Rye, $38,000 from their auditors. So they've got their money. Reporting live in Dayton, I'm Joe Webb, Local 12 News. Kid?
All right, thank you, Joe. And Gary Rye is expected to serve somewhere between 18 and 24 months in federal prison.